it's just a disaster.
This is, indeed, a miserable experience.
This game releasing, being able to be purchased by people, should be a crime.
There's nothing of value in it.
There's nothing of value being said. The writing is awful.
Like, it's not even really fun to talk about.
As someone who's played Call of Duty my entire life,
here, and I am bringing you another live commentary, Advanced Warfare gameplay.
something changed. COD stopped feeling like COD. And for years, I tried to feel that same excitement I did as a kid, loading up Black Ops 1 for the first time. I mean, do you remember how much aura COD used to have? Ever since Infinite Warfare released, I've spent countless hours chasing that dragon, chasing what once was. And then Battlefield 6 shows up. And suddenly, on October 10th, 2025, I was a kid again. On Christmas Day 2010, I opened what would end up being one of the most influential Christmas presents of my life. A copy of Black Ops 1 for the PlayStation 3. And I know that sounds dramatic, but when I look back on my life growing up, the memories that stick out above all the rest are the school nights and weekends that I just spent playing COD with my buddies. For my birthday that same year, I didn't want a big party or a bouncy house. I had 3 friends stay the night and we played 4-player split-screen wager matches until sunrise. So what went wrong? True, now more than ever, is that every year a COD comes out and millions of dollars are spent on advertising and marketing to convince us as the consumer that COD is still an innovative mainstay IP that's going to deliver the best the industry has to offer. But as you and I both know, that's just not the case. From MW2 to MW3, the new ones, and Black Ops 6 to Black Ops 7, we're getting $70 expansion packs just so the devs can remake Rust and Raid. And everyone knows the big scary elephant in the room that is SBMM, or skill-based matchmaking, so I won't harp on it too much. It sucks. Disbanding lobbies and matchmaking based on user engagement and user retention, it's the definition of unfun. A big invisible Activision hand guides you to where it thinks you'll be most likely to Klarna a $45 Harry Potter crossover bundle. In general, it's just less about fun in COD these days. It feels like everything is set up to milk you dry and keep you just upset enough to play another game, hoping that it's going to be a golden lobby. The soul of the franchise is gone. COD is a mobile gacha game now, and it is a damn shame. You've seen the customization that I'm talking about. I mean, just look at some of these skins. Beavis and Butthead, American Dad, Squid Game. I know allegedly they're dialing it back for Black Ops 7, but how long is that really going to last? I mean, the game's identity now is just one big amorphous mess of AI slop and advertisements that you have to pay to see. Not even the calling cards are safe anymore. They're so clearly AI generated, and they lack any sort of personality that we expect from COD. And to top all this off, the game itself is just not that fun. Do you like being blended with 11 other people in your lobby into the stakeout, camo grind, primordial soup for hours? I actually did, but just once. A man has his limits, okay? But the maps have been half-baked. They're Warzone copy-pastes. There's so few original good multiplayer arenas that there's almost nothing memorable from these new games. As I said before, nothing stands out. Just the blinding light of rainbow warriors and bright red bullet tracers. But those could be yours for the low price of $79.99. Taxes not included. Restrictions apply. Please consult your doctor if you experience any of the following symptoms: insomnia, paralysis, death. Oh, shit. I think I have the wrong script. Now close your eyes, and I want you to imagine your true young male self as God intended, bleeding out in the dry streets of Fallujah to protect United States foreign oil interests. Imagine the sounds, the sights, the destruction. Imagine what it would be like to drag your brother from the depths of hell to safety. Everyone plays their role, moving in small units in pursuit of a greater goal. This is all-out warfare. This is Battlefield. The theaters in which Battlefield 6's matches take place are real. They're big, they fall apart. The battlefield changes and you have to adjust. And while I hear the complaints about some of Battlefield's launch maps, as a collective, I think they are a very strong showing of what Battlefield 6 is capable of delivering. The soldiers to your left and right look real. It all feels real. It's not over the top, and the world has a cold, dry sense of humor, a complete juxtaposition of what makes COD feel like a shooter on training wheels. And as a self-proclaimed certified vehicle Andy, I love vehicle combat. I love fighting in vehicles. I love destroying vehicles. All the vehicles feel powerful and have a strong counterplay that allows any skilled engineer to keep armor from dominating the game. As far as gunplay goes, I am a huge fan of some of the systems in Battlefield 6 to keep things from getting too fast and too out of hand. Your accuracy suffers tremendously if you're moving, forcing you to be more tactical about your gunfights and more aware of your movement. The guns feel great and different, weighty and powerful with solid sounds and animations. Some guns are blatantly too strong. I'm looking at you, SCW-10, but such is life, right? Things are strong. They'll get nerfed to make way for new things that are too strong. Show me a first-person shooter where nothing is more powerful than other things, and I'll show you a liar. Battlefield 6 launched with, in my opinion, a strong amount of unlocks and customization with the base game. I've played over 100 hours now, and I feel like I've barely scratched the surface of all these challenges, weapon skins, dog tags, etc. I haven't even bought the Battle Pass, and I haven't really felt the need to. I think the options in the base game are cool. They take me back to a time where weapon camos looked like they belonged in the world they existed in. A lot of developers claim that they value community feedback, blah, 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 but DICE is showing that they actually do. After essentially getting cyberbullied about releasing a skin that was too blue and it felt out of place to the community, DICE faced so much backlash that sent them a clear message of what the Battlefield 6 user wants, and they abided, opting to change the skin entirely. This is just one example, and we're still early in the game's life cycle, so it's hard to tell if this is the type of feedback response that'll be the norm, but it's a very strong first impression.
Not for long.
Not for long. I go one. I go one.
I really didn't need to pick you up there. Like, I should have just traded to kill people.
That was for the stun.
The success. Consumers vote with their wallets, and in Battlefield 6's case, vote they did. Battlefield 6 sold over 7 million copies in the first 3 days of release, according to EA, and another 10 million copies since. This makes it the US's best-selling game of the year and the biggest video game release by dollar value since Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 in 2022. Quick disclaimer, Nintendo doesn't publish their sales numbers here, so those aren't included. And while not the end-all be-all, Steam player counts are a great way to see the health of a game at a glance, with console numbers not being easily available. And looking at the Steam player count, frankly, it's not even close. Battlefield 6 is currently at roughly 165,000 players, while COD is at 61,000 players, both 24-hour peaks as of the day of recording. And Battlefield 6 came out 2 months earlier than Black Ops 7. Word got around quick that Battlefield 6 was this year's premier AAA first-person shooter, with critics scoring it favorably and the sales numbers speaking for themselves. It's also clear that Battlefield 6 has not only gotten millions in the door, but kept them there as well. People didn't just try Battlefield 6, they stayed. So why does Battlefield 6 fill the Call of Duty void? Let's take a breath here and zoom out, taking everything from this video into account. On the left, we have Call of Duty, and on the right, Battlefield. So the main drivers of Call of Duty today, as far as community sentiment is concerned, is a monetization-first approach, over-the-top cosmetics, a stale annual loop, disconnected dev decisions, and fast, chaotic repetition. Battlefield 6, on the other hand, is a gameplay-first experience with grounded realism, a bold design identity, and community-driven updates, focused around large-scale strategic combat. Battlefield 6 didn't just compete with Call of Duty, it delivered what Call of Duty stopped delivering, a game that feels like a game. Call of Duty became too big, too safe, too corporate, too successful for its own good. Battlefield 6 is fresh. It delivers on its promise of all-out warfare. It's a first-person shooter that stands tall on its own core systems without the distracting bells and whistles that we've come to expect from Call of Duty. At the end of the day, Battlefield 6 is just a fun fucking game. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my passionate little yap sesh about Battlefield and Call of Duty, and I hope you enjoyed the video as well. And if you did, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and it would mean the world to me if I had your guys' support. Let me know what you think about the future of Call of Duty, Battlefield, and whether they're even related, or if they serve two completely different purposes. I don't know. I would love to hear you guys' feedback in the comments down below. I promise I'll be making more YouTube videos in the near future, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week.